what you're thinking. Holy crap, it's Michael Buster McMahon. This is the Michael Buster McMahon Televised Radio Playhouse and Used Tire Company. Why is it called that? Shh, ancient Irish secret. I wrote a couple plays, and today we're going to do a couple romantic comedies. Now, don't watch these romantic comedies with a tennis player. Do you know why? Love means nothing to them. I didn't want to introduce the cast, but they sort of insisted. Why don't we meet them?
Stephen Osgood.
Stevie Norman.
Aaron Reynolds.
John Wadowitz.
And now, ain't that a hole in the boat? A cluttered office of a boat sales dealership. Albie and Brett sit at separate desks.
Damn it!
Now what's the matter?
I was next door and I thought these were chocolate kisses, so I grabbed a handful, shoved them in my pockets, and they're just those clampy paper clips.
What makes you think those were chocolate kisses?
It was dark and they were silver and small.
Don't take things from next door.
We're supposed to watch the place while the tenants are on vacation.
Yeah, we're to watch it from someone sneaking in and taking their chocolate or office supplies.
Teresa enters with a hurricane force.
What are you two idiots talking about today?
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to call us idiots.
Then form a union.
What's your problem today?
My problem is that apparently I'm the only one here who knows how to properly file anything. Why is this invoice not paid? It's 3 weeks old.
I paid that 2 weeks ago.
You can't even see what paper I'm holding.
Well, if it's 3 weeks old, I'm sure I paid it 2 weeks ago. Because I usually let it sit for a week until we can shell game enough money over to the account from the latest sale.
Latest sale. And when was that?
Well, we sold the 20-footer.
10 days ago.
Things are slow. They'll pick up.
What am I supposed to do with these unpaid invoices?
I can give you a paper clip for them.
We recently got a great deal on some minor office supplies.
Jokes! That's great! Maybe you two can play the Catskills when my uncle closes the place.
Hey, come on, what's going on?
Business sucks. We have to sell a boat and a half a week just to make expenses. And every week we fall further and further behind.
That's just crazy.
It's a cold reality.
How could you sell half a boat? I mean, seriously, nobody would buy such a thing. It would sink.
So help me God. You better get out of here before you get demoted to anchor.
Albie, why don't you go count the inventory?
We got 17 boats.
Count them again. Very slowly.
Go count the boats. I always count the boats. There's 17 full boats and 0 half ones.
Albie exits.
Is he stupid or just unfunny?
He's just Albie. Come on, you like Albie? What is going on with you today?
Don't give me any crap like you care about this place. You're leaving in 3 weeks.
That doesn't mean I don't care about this place. Or you.
We're just another stop for you. The Wanderer.
Is me leaving what's bothering you?
Yes, Mr. Ego. My mood revolves around you.
Well, I'm just fishing for answers here.
I told you business sucks.
Business always sucks. It sucked a year ago. It sucked last week. It'll suck next month. Why is it getting to you now?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on now.
He tries to hug her.
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I just thought you could use a hug.
I don't need a hug. In fact, I don't need anything. Most of all, from you.
What did I do?
Nothing. You've done nothing at all.
Teresa exits. Albie enters, dodging out of her way.
Still got 17.
The pressure is crushing that girl.
Leonard Crawley is here.
Good. He's got lots of money. Go sell him a boat.
I don't think it's a boat he's interested in.
Oh?
He says he and Teresa got engaged.
What? He is an arrogant jerk.
Yeah. He says he asked her last night.
And she said yes.
I don't know.
Well, ain't that a kick in the head? I mean, I knew they were dating for some reason, but never thought it was serious. Jeez, the guy thinks everything is his.
And now he's got Teresa.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
What? Why wouldn't I be all right?
Well, I know you and her have sort of a thing.
Sort of a thing? We do?
Yeah. There's the whole will they, won't they vibe.
I think you've been eating too many paper clips.
No, it's obvious. Why do you think she's been in a bad mood?
Because the business is bad.
Business is always bad. She's probably upset because you haven't followed through on your obvious attraction and are planning on leaving here soon. So instead, she may have to take her on a fiancé she's not in love with, just perhaps to save this place.
Oh, come on.
Think about it, man. Girls in love fly around the room, smile all the time, and sing. If she's serious enough to get proposed from Crawley, why isn't she acting like a woman in love?
Huh. I don't know.
Everybody thinks I'm dumb.
That's not true. Well, not everybody thinks that.
But sometimes I'm the smartest guy in the room. Trust me on this. I think deep down, you're both carrying a Porsche for each other.
What?
Yeah, it's an expression. Carrying a Porsche for someone.
It's carrying a torch for somebody.
Torch? How does that make any sense?
How does carrying a Porsche make sense?
Because a Porsche is heavy. It's a heavy burden to carry a love for someone.
You know, that actually does make more sense.
You're crazy about each other.
Well, I'd have to be crazy.
You're not crazy about her?
I just never really thought of her that way.
I don't believe that one bit. She's attractive.
If you catch her smiling, I suppose.
Smart.
When she's not doing stupid things, I guess.
Funny. Sweet.
The days when she's not yelling at us.
What more could you possibly be looking for?
You really think she's crabby because of me?
I really do.
I don't know, man.
You probably have a long list of things I'm not good at. In theory, I must be good at something.
Well, I suppose you could be right.
And how would that make you feel if I was?
Actually, I guess I'd be okay with it.
More than okay. Go talk to her.
Brett shrugs and walks out of the office. He bumps into Leonard.
Oh, the number one man around here.
Ah, Mr. Crawley, are you here to buy a boat?
I got 3. What would I do with a 4th?
I couldn't even offer advice on what to do with a second.
I hear you're leaving town soon.
Yeah, I got an interesting job offer.
Oh, what will you be doing?
Private security.
Well, somebody has got to do that.
I used to do that before I passed through this little seaside town. It seemed peaceful. I wanted to stay for a bit.
But you found it too peaceful?
Something like that.
It might be for the best, though. This place might be closing down.
Well, I don't think Teresa would like that very much.
Let me worry about what she likes. I think I'm well versed in what Teresa needs.
Yeah, I hear you're offering positions of security yourself.
In a way, yes.
Well, then, I wish you the luck you deserve.
Thank you. And may you escape the peace you run from.
I see we understand each other.
I think we do.
Brett walks away and sees Teresa digging through a toolbox.
Oh, 50 wrenches and not one vice grip.
Don't do it.
Don't adjust the trailer?
Don't marry Crawley.
Oh, you heard about that.
News bulletin on the radio, right after the weather and before the traffic report.
Not sure why you think this concerns you.
He doesn't deserve you.
What?
He's a creep, and you, well, you're
I'm what?
a queen of the night.
I get it. Taking his money makes me a hooker.
No!
Is that it?
No! It's a flower.
A flower.
A very rare flower.
They stand there awkwardly looking at each other.
I don't remember you ever being speechless.
I don't know the point of this conversation.
Honestly, neither do I. I think you should know your worth. To somebody like Crawley, you're just another acquisition on the ledger. For somebody else, you're, well, a rare find.
Leonard enters.
Hey, there you are. Is it okay if I interrupt your little business meeting?
Leonard!
I'm going to go count the boats.
Brett exits.
You look like a girl trying to remember one of her passwords.
What?
You got a deep, scanning your brain look. It'll wrinkle your face.
Oh, sorry.
I know. Tough business decisions, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can leave this all behind. You don't have to worry about this anymore. You can have a boat if you want.
I have a boat.
Oh, yeah. Well, that thing. I mean a yacht. Go ahead. Pick one out from a real boat dealership.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I meant no offense. Just a place that sells real boats.
What do you call these?
Now, let's not fight. You have great boats in a wonderful little place here.
Lights out on scene. Lights up on scene in office.
When do you think dragons went extinct?
What? What did you just say?
Well, like, I know mankind and the dinosaurs were never in the same time, but were humans and dragons?
Albie, go count the boats.
17. Write this down. We have 17 boats.
Teresa storms in.
You listen to me. I don't know what you're filling my head with, this queen of the night and knowing my worth, but if you think I'm going to give up my chance at having a life for whatever it is you think you're offering...
I wasn't aware I offered anything.
Ugh!
Teresa storms out.
What the hell was that about?
Brett exits after her.
You just light up the room wherever you go, don't you?
She looks frustratingly up at the sky.
But if I ever did make an offer, though, it wouldn't be anything to save your business or give you a life of luxury.
Let me guess. A ride in your 20-year-old sports car and classic movie reruns on TV.
It probably would include my repertoire of pasta dishes and an occasional serenade on a guitar.
But no diamond bracelets.
No.
No European vacations.
No.
No flower scent.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah, that could probably be in there.
A queen of the night?
And have two in the same room? Never.
Well, if you ever made that offer, you're probably cocky enough in thinking I would accept it.
No, I don't. I mean, it's a fair offer, but one that wouldn't compete with others.
I was offered a life as a millionaire's wife, for crying out loud.
With landscapers and maids?
Yes!
Maybe I'll marry him.
What are we even doing here?
Staying afloat?
No, I mean, what are we discussing? Are we discussing, like, us?
I think we might be.
Wasn't that crazy?
Hey, I just had a conversation with Albie about dragons, so comparingly, not that much.
But we don't even know how we'd be together.
You yell at me a lot.
And you don't listen when I talk.
You don't laugh enough.
And you burp too much.
Only because I drink too fast.
Have you ever eaten a watercress sandwich?
No?
They're horrible.
Did you just change the subject?
I don't want to wear long dresses and host dinner parties and pretend to listen when the neighbors are bragging about their kids in the school play or the basketball court. I don't want to go to church on Sunday and the opera on Friday. I don't want to give up my father's business even though it probably killed him.
What do you want then?
Is it crazy if I said
What?
a plate of pasta in an old movie?
As crazy as wondering how heavy a Porsche is.
They kiss. After 5 seconds into the kiss, she stops.
What?
He laughs and she laughs, and they kiss again. Lights out. I didn't want to give that one a happy ending, but it's the only one that really made any sense. Sometimes you just meet somebody and you realize you want to spend the rest of your life trying to get out of debt with them. But our second one today, why don't we meet the cast for it? Because sometimes love just makes you feel like you're under a spell.
Candace Jelks.
Ken Harris.
Mal Sellers.
And now, Bell Peppers. A college library, a graduate student, Colin, sits on a chair with several open reference books around him. He is writing in a notebook. when another student, Alessandra, enters carrying a lunch bag.
Surprise!
Ali, hello again.
I knew you were probably working all night, and I didn't know if you had the chance to eat yet.
That's funny. My stomach was just reminding me how long I've been at this. What time is it?
She looks at her watch.
Ooh, okay. What's the coolest time on the clock, hands down?
The coolest time on the clock? Let's see.
Hands down.
Hands down? It's 6:30.
Yeah, you get me. How's it going?
Good news and bad news.
Isn't that always the way? What you got?
Well, I thought of a new joke about the Romans.
Well, I'm sure that'll help.
Do you want to hear it?
Is it worth it?
No. Why is it so hard for Romans to get over a breakup? Don't think about the punchline. Just ask why.
Okay. Why?
Because all the X are tens.
Oh, come on.
Roman numbers. Get it?
I know.
There you go. Let it out.
I didn't want to laugh at that. You made me.
Get this. What if I told you that I think I have a theory on what happened to the bronze statue of Capanina?
You'd have my interest.
Look at this.
He shows her his book.
The last time the statue is mentioned is in Florian Cassa's journal.
45 BC? There are no other mentions?
None that I've found so far, and believe me, I've been looking.
I believe you. Okay. So what does that mean?
Well, Cleopatra visited Rome around that time period?
You have to connect that. You think Cleopatra, what, took it?
No. My theory is Julius Caesar had it melted down to make special coins to pay for her trip.
Have to be honest with you. It sounds far-fetched. And the timeline just doesn't match up. She visited Rome in 46 BC, one full year before.
She visited twice.
Did she?
Yes, 46 BC and 44 BC.
Okay, so the timeline works, but...
I feel it, Alessandra. You're the only one telling me to trust my gut.
I should know anytime you use my full name, you're in a different mode of thought.
So you brought me food?
Yes! Do you like salami and cheese?
Sure. Thank you.
I cut bell peppers and put some on them. I hope you like them.
Oh, wow. That sounds great.
An iced tea.
Thank you. Wow, how sweet of you.
Doesn't Gina feed you?
Sometimes, sure. But she's a bit annoyed with me lately.
What did you do now?
I told her she should embrace her mistakes, and she gave me a hug.
She did not. You're making that up.
Okay, maybe I did. But it got a laugh out. You know, it wasn't wasted breath.
He takes a bite of the sandwich.
She thinks I'm obsessed over this.
Well, you kinda are.
She takes off her glasses and stares at him, humming.
I know, it's just you. Ever want to leave a legacy behind? Wow, this is delicious. If I can prove this theory, it would mean everything. College speaking tours. This means more money. Wow, what a catchy little tune you're singing.
Just something to relax me.
This would mean status, a justification, or
His eyes start blinking uncontrollably.
my work. Your eyes.
Look at them.
He looks at the sandwich and looks at her.
I was saying that I earned the respect.
Colin, look deep into them.
Colin stands up, drops sandwich, reaches his hands out to her and pulls her up gently and slowly.
Me.
You're beautiful. Did I ever tell you that?
No. Tell me now.
I always knew you were smart, but I never noticed.
Never noticed what?
Your eyes. Lips. Your lips.
My lips.
He kisses her passionately as Sarah, a middle-aged woman, enters,
Alessandra!
breaking away from her kiss.
Aw, damn it.
What are you doing?
Oh, Sarah, this is my fault.
No, it isn't.
It is. I kissed her.
Yeah, I know. I'd like a word with my friend for a minute.
Sure.
He points at Alessandra.
You don't go away. I'll be right back, my love.
Colin exits.
What are you doing?
Enjoying my life. Is that so wrong?
In this case, yes.
Leave me alone.
Sarah looks at sandwiches, opens it up, and sees the bell peppers.
Really?
What?
Of all the stupid, irresponsible things to do.
I don't have to answer to you.
No, you don't. But eventually you'll have to answer to yourself.
You want to start throwing cliches around? Here's one. Mind your own business.
And you're willing to break him and Gina up over some passing folly you have?
Of course not.
Well, that's what you're doing.
I'm in love with him.
Oh, come on.
Have you ever heard me say that before?
I haven't.
Then believe it.
I don't.
Well, too bad.
So Alessandra just gets whatever she wants, and to hell with everybody else.
I can get anything I want, but I don't. Never have.
Well, you broke your streak with a biggie, didn't you?
Gina is so cold and unsupportive. She doesn't understand or respect him. He needs someone to nurture his interest and be there by his side. Is she helping him with his research? Does she go with him to the lectures?
Does she make him salami, cheese, and bell pepper sandwiches?
Does she make him happy?
You don't get to decide that.
He's following the statue of Capena and Cleopatra connection. I did that. He can find success with me by his side.
It's too late then. If you say you're in love, then you're in love.
That's right.
And now it's too late for him too. You decided that for him.
For the greater good.
Justify it any way you want, but you know damn well this is wrong. And I promise you one day you'll realize it. And when you do, I can promise you the guilt will crush you.
I was kind of hoping you'd be happy for us, actually.
Did you now?
Yes. Happy for your friend.
Well, friend, that just shows you are as naive as you are irresponsible.
Sarah exits.
Judge me all you want. Don't tell me you never abused your gifts before. I'll make him happier than he's ever been. I feel guilty. Why should I?
Scene 2, 4 months later, an apartment setting. Colin enters carrying flowers.
Colin, hi!
Hello, my love. Happy 4-month anniversary.
Colin hands her the flowers.
Oh, I forgot.
That's okay, darling.
Kidding. Look what I got.
Alessandra takes an envelope out of her pocket.
What is it?
Open.
Something tickets! Wow! Oh, thank you! Oh, Brad and I will have a blast!
Brad? Yeah, you better laugh. I didn't spend $300 on those not to get to go too.
Oh, I love you so much.
I love you, you crazy wabbit.
Well, I have something else for you too. And I hope you accept it.
What is it?
Colin kneels down and takes a ring from his pocket.
Alessandra Beretti, would you allow me to love and spoil you for the rest of my life? I don't remember the last time you didn't have anything to say. Tears of joy, I hope?
Alessandra runs to another room.
Is that a no?
I can't do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, please don't be sorry. This isn't your fault.
4 months. I know it's quick, but, well, I've never been more sure of anything in my life, and
I know. You fell in love with me like a bolt of lightning.
Exactly. I suddenly realized that you were the one I needed.
Ever since that day in the library when I brought you lunch.
Yes, that day, that glorious day.
Colin, I can't marry you.
Too soon. I'm sorry. Is it all right if I ask you again in another 4 months? Hey, it'll be closer to being yours because 4 more payments will be knocked off by then.
She's drying tears with the back of her hand.
My answer would be the same.
Oh, I guess I thought...
I don't love you. It's best that you go.
You... Wait, you don't love me?
No, you're a passing fancy.
I don't believe that. The walks, the talks, the staring each other's eyes, daring each other to look away, the embraces, many laughs, a couple of tears.
Stop! It's best you forget all about me.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Probably in about another month you'll feel different.
No, I won't.
Why are you still here? Go away. I don't want to see you again.
You are one confusing woman, you know that? I mean, you're really something.
I'm something else.
1 minute you're telling me I'm the love of your life, and the next you're throwing me out in the street. Well, I'm not going because I know that you do love me.
You're wrong.
I'm not. What happened here? I'm sorry I proposed. It wasn't meant to scare you.
Well, if you love me, then respect my wishes. Leave me be and don't look back. Don't ever look back.
All right. All right. If that's what you want, well, Ollie, you got it.
Colin exits.
It's not fair. Why is Sarah always right? Damn her! Damn me. Damn irresponsible me.
She flips over the table in a rage and throws pots and pans across the stage.
Damn it! Damn me to hell. Never again. Never again. I promise never again. I promise never again.
Colin re-enters.
Oh, I don't know if this is important. About 5 months ago, I had come across an unusual bloodline when I was researching the Cleopatra connection to the statue. Well, there was a family history I found interesting. It was just a legend, of course, but one I found in 2 sources. A group of Roman venetrix, supposedly who had the ability through certain foods could influence emotions in other people. Speechless, right? Wow. So I was able amazingly to trace this bloodline to present day.
To present day?
That's right. I followed it all the way to the Crocetti family, who live on Cape Cod, a town with the unusual name of Sandwich.
Sandwich?
Your mother is Maria Crocetti, is she not?
She is.
Sandwich. Funny name for a town when you think of it, especially when this whole thing seemed to start when you gave me some sandwiches.
Sandwiches?
Made with bell peppers, right?
Yes.
After you and I started working together, I actually found out who you were.
Who I was?
Yeah, a descendant of Roman hunters and villicus. They knew how to manipulate the properties of Italian produce. You know, tomatoes, garlic, bell peppers.
A villicus?
That's right. I took a precaution, though.
Precaution?
Yeah. Did you know if you supplemented your diet with enough vitamin A, you can ward off any spell cast upon you by a venetrix?
Are you saying that you took...
Vitamin A, lots of it. You and I work well together. I couldn't very well get rid of you, so I had to take precautions.
Then, you're saying...
I'm saying yes. Your spell had 0 effect on me.
But then why? Because...
I wasn't under your spell. I was under your spell. I was feeling it for a while, and I was trying to think of how to tell you before I burst. When you said there were bell peppers in the sandwich, well, I figured it was an invitation to go for it.
Yes. I say yes.
Yes,
I will marry you.
They kiss, but then Colin pulls away.
but one condition.
I know. No more spells.
I couldn't ask you not to be you. I just hope you learn a little more discretion.
Oh, I've learned, believe me. So what's the condition?
Look at this hairline. Got a spell for this?
And we fade to black. Yeah, I gave that one a happy ending too. If you're gonna watch every episode, don't get used to it though. I am Michael Bus McMahon. I'd like to thank everybody here, the cast and crew, everyone at Holyoke Media, generic brands of products that don't suck, and most of all you, the people who tune in all the time and watch. Drink your milk with both ways before crossing the street, and never ever give up your dreams.
Laugh a little longer. Just put your